Hi to mates from my life mates. Thank you so much for being here today. This is going to be a real-time journal with me session. I'm using the regular sized traveler's notebook, and this insert has been I think it's been several years now, so it says 2022, so a couple of years, or I guess a year and a half old. Oh no, it's 2 years old because it's March. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. As you can see, this is summer 2022, and so I haven't really journaled in this particular insert for a couple of years, but I think I'm just going to jump right into it. My kids did a bit of drawing there, so I'm going to skip that page, and I did start taking some notes in the back, so I might rip those out a little bit later on, but I have several pages left, and I really want to finish this insert. And yeah, I'm not too concerned that I journal in other notebooks and I just jump around. I guess it's just my feeling of where I end up going, or where I end up journaling. But let's begin. I think I took out all the pieces already, and this is, like I said, it's going to be a real-time journal with me session, so there will most definitely be some quiet spots here and there, and I will try and find some kind of like maybe music in the background, or because I feel like I won't be chatty during this journal session. We'll see how that goes, but just taking out some of the supplies that I want to use. Oh, there's a brush pen that I want to use in there, and some washi tape. I'm not sure if I'm going to use everything, but I just kind of want to have it ready to go. And I found this printable that I ended up printing on sticker paper that I want to use as well. And let's see, we'll have to I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but my family and I visited the Edo Tokyo Open Air Architectural Museum, and it's attached to a park. So we ended up playing at the park for quite a while, and we didn't have enough time in the actual museum because they were closing soon. And so that part was a little bit of a bummer, because I really did want to take the time to look at all the different buildings. I will post some of the clips from this museum at the end of the video, so if you wanted to take a look. It's so hard when you're with young kids and they're just running from next building to next building and trying not to lose them. This was so neat. We went to the stationery store called Take Sanshodo. I will bring it up closer here so that you can see. And I'm pretty sure I took a video of it. I don't know if it's portrait mode or landscape mode, but I will include that definitely at the end of the video. But yeah, they had I'm sure you are aware of the brand called Curating. Oh yes, Curating. They're a very famous stationery brand, and they had, in this stationery store, they had all the Curating fude, which are brush calligraphy sets. Everything was like lined out and on display, and it was just so neat to see what a stationery shop looked like back then. Yeah, it first sold calligraphy goods to wholesale customers and later started selling to retail. You can see all the Curating items out. It was so neat to see. So I'll definitely insert that clip later on in the video so that you can take a look. I think I'm actually going to cut this out because I don't know if I I don't remember if I printed a photo of it. Oh, I did. So it's not necessary, but I think I like this description. I also want to include the description to the bathhouse, which was so neat. The public bathhouse called the Kodakarayu. My pronunciation is probably incorrect. So I think I will cut these out, and yes, this was a very small police police box. Oh, I don't think I saw the flower shop. Yeah, I would like to definitely go back and visit again and take my time next time. It would have been nice to kind of take it slow. And so let's cut those out, these two out. And then there was a stamping station. Oh, I don't recall where it was. Maybe it was closer to the end or like the exit. So the kids stamped some things here, and there were some pamphlets that I was really drawn to. This super bright neon pamphlet, and I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I will definitely use it in my little journal here. This is the weekly journal that I've been keeping. It's like my whatever journal, I guess, where I keep little bits and bobs of my day. There's not a lot of writing, as you can see. There's a lot of packaging and lots of stickers. Last week, I just didn't end up journaling. I do have some things that I want to stick in here, and I think I will definitely cut pieces of this neon paper, and it'll most likely get used in this journal. It's a very colorful and bright journal, and I've been really enjoying that. So I think I will put that. I don't know if this will be in here, but I just wanted to show you. I might cut out like maybe this beautiful piece here. So this is an exhibition in other locations, visiting exhibition by the Edo Tokyo Museum. So I guess they are showcasing some of the items in different parts of Tokyo. Looks like there's one close to Ueno Station. But oh, look at this. I might cut these ones out. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Make this maybe into like a pocket, or even like fold it up into like an accordion. That would be neat. I don't know if these are the same size. Anyways, I'm just like thinking out loud. This is what happens when I end up journaling in real time. There's a lot of like fluff, or I don't know how you would say, a lot of time. It's not wasted. I don't think it's wasted time, because you know it gets my creativity going, and there's a lot of, yeah, anyways, you know what I mean. So let's start off with these are the two photos, and I also wanted to, like I said, cut out these ones here. So let's start off with that. And I think this must be their mascot, Edomaru. This illustration is by Hayao Miyazaki, a famous Japanese animator. The colors are suitable for the mascot of an open-air museum located in a natural setting. Wow, Hayao Miyazaki is the mascot creator. So let's cut that one out too. I think I saw this. Oh, it's right here. This. Maybe I'll write that. When I insert the stamp, I might write that little tidbit about this mascot, so I'm going to keep that there. let's cut these out and see if they are of similar size. And oh, if I end up cutting this though, this part gets all, well, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Let's cut these up. It's the perfect size. I left the little annotation, or like the little description of the image here so that I can refer to it later. Even though I cannot read it, I could use my phone, which I'm using to film. I can use the Google Translate on that later on. These pieces will be perfect for using in here, so I'm going to definitely stick this one in here. We went in January. I don't know if there's a spot. I don't think there is a spot in here. So anyways, I will definitely use these little bits of paper. In the other journal. So I'm going to cut these off. There we go. Okay. Actually, I don't know. This is a really nice heading as well. I'll keep that off to the side because I think I like the English. This one. So I'm going to cut that, or yes, let's cut that one out. And then it has a description here. So I think I'm going to just rip this whole page. Okay, let's see. This is quite a thick paper. I don't know if you can hear the difference. This is slightly thicker, but this is really thick compared to like the copy paper. So I think I might use a glue stick to stick these two together. I was hoping to do like an accordion style. So I'm going to just, I don't know if you can see the lines. I'm just going to fold along those lines. I can't wait for my kids to get a little bit older so they can fully appreciate museums. They have a very short attention span, and they were running around at the park, so they were all excited and physically very hyper. And so when we got to the museum, they were jumping around and they wanted to check out all the different buildings, and they were going through the buildings way too quickly. I really wanted to take my time and enjoy each place. So hopefully when they're a little bit older, we can take more time to enjoy these wonderful spots in Tokyo. So either this way or this way. At any rate, I am going to glue it down. I'm not going to use the tape runner because I feel like it's going to come apart. I'm just going to use some glue stick here. I'll start off with the middle panel. The wind is very, very strong. I checked the app, the weather app, and it said 10 meters. So it's quite strong today. I'm not sure if you can hear the noise from the stuff outside, but I'm not sure I like that pink showing through, so I'm going to cut that edge off. Perhaps I'll attach some washi tape later on. So let me know in the comments what you are working on, or if there's something you are doing while watching this real-time journal with me session. I always love reading your comments. I think I'm going to tip this part in, so I don't really need to glue it down. All right. I'm so sorry. I don't know how long has it been? It's been like 15 to 18 minutes and my page is still blank. Okay, so I don't really have any idea of how I want to set this up. I definitely want that to show, but when I still want to have this space, I'm going to fold this up here. I was going to use the whole length. That's one of the things I love about the Traveler's Notebook, like the regular size, is that it fits a lot of the pamphlets lengthwise, so you can just easily tip that in like that. Maybe I'll do that. My original thought was I was going to put that there, tip this in on top of it. That's a lot of layers though, eh? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll stick this in there. I do want something on the back, some kind of layering piece. Let's select this one here. So I enjoy doing the real-time videos, but the reason why I enjoy the real-time videos is because I don't have to do a voiceover later. But with the real-time videos, it takes, I don't know if it takes longer. Well, it depends on the video. Like if this video ends up being 45 minutes long, then I have to re-watch the full 45 minutes to make sure I don't have to edit something out. Like if somebody comes walking in and starts chatting with me, or the doorbell rings, or I don't know. So there's those things. But the fact that I don't have to do a voiceover is also nice as well. So yeah, I thought it would be nice to do like a real-time journal with me session. So I'm going to tip this one in and see which washi tape. Actually, this, I kind of want to use this one up here. This is the vertical washi tape. It's just I don't really measure things out too much, and so it's just a general aboutness regarding length. So let's put that here. Actually, I need to tip this one in off to the side as well, so I'm going to scooch it over just a little bit. If you find that the edge kind of gets stuck in here and bends up, you can always just trim the edge there off. In this one, I'm going to tip it in maybe slightly lower. Maybe that's too much, but I still want this real estate space to journal, so let's dip this one in here. Because this is thicker, I will tip in the front and the back. Let's see which washi tape. Maybe this one here. I need to make sure that it doesn't affect this part. So I'm going to move it over off to the side, and hopefully that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I think I'll just add tape to this part, lower part here. I forgot this has a cutter, so it cuts a nice sharp edge. So there's that. I can journal about. I think I'll add the let's cut this in a circle. So the kids' school runs until their school is different from North America. It doesn't start in September, it starts in April, meaning they have a month left, the month of March, before they start the new school year in March. So, sorry, in April. And the end of year and beginning of year is always so busy and lots of things to do. I lost my train of thought. Yes, I wanted to add this and also journal a little bit about that. So there's with the PTA. I'm sure there's PTA in other parts of the world. It's just a lot of little things that we have to finish up, and I know I talked about this numerous times in previous videos, I think last year. The good thing is that my daughter, like the first grade is always lots of like preparation and things that you need to get. So that part is finished. I don't have to worry about that, but there's just a lot of PTA things that need to be done. And it's always such a busy season, like February, March is always very busy. Okay, so I think I'll talk about, or not talk, but I'll write a little blurb. And I'm going to pick a piece of paper from I think this has like some watercolor on it that I did from before, so I think I'm just going to grab this piece, and it has lines already, so yes, let's just copy out this thing. I think that is so neat that Hayao Miyazaki is the illustrator of this cute little mascot for this museum. So I'm going to tear that out. I was going to have some kind of border. So this is finished. I'm going to put that off to the side. Glue is quite stuck on there, so let's cut this a tad bit more. And White Day is coming, which is in March, and we have to prepare some chocolates. And White Day is kind of like Valentine's Day for, it's where so Valentine's Day in North America is, you know, the husband gives the wife some nice gifts and chocolates and things like that. And then White Day, which is in March, it's the opposite, where the gifts are kind of returned. And so we received some chocolates from some school friends, so now we have to, I don't know if we're going to make chocolates, but we're going to create some kind of gift to give them back in March. So that's something that we have to think about and do together. I don't know if I talked about this, but my son bought this little paper airplane toy, and it's such a fun little design, but I don't think that's going to fit in there. So I might cut that out and put it in my other journal, but we'll see. So I like this design here. Do you enjoy visiting museums? I would love to hear where you're from, and I would love to know if there's a famous museum in your area, and or if there's a museum that you want to visit. I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments. So I'm just going to add some washi tape here. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's too bulky, this little bit, but I'm going to leave that in for now. I think I might change it up a little bit later on. I'm going to snip the bottom part here. Let's see, I kind of want to add some color. Okay. In Toronto, there's a Royal Ontario Museum, which is a lovely place. When we visited Toronto last, we really wanted to go there, but it just, yeah, it was a little bit difficult. In terms of museums in Tokyo, oh, there's a lot that I want to go to. It's just like I said, with museums and kids, and I find it difficult to really take my time and fully enjoy the experience. I don't know if you have the same, if you experience the same thing, or have any tips for me with regards to going to museums with younger kids. Yes, so I think I'm going to tip this one in as well. Let's see if there's some washi tape I can use from here. I want to use this one up, so let's do this one again. So this year the allergy season is very early, and both my son and I are experiencing it already, unfortunately. I kind of blew my nose before starting, so hopefully you won't have to hear any sniffles. Oh, that's cool. This back part here can also work. This bathhouse was so interesting to see. And they even had like advertisements from back in the day, from the Edo period, all kind of plastered in the waiting area for the bathhouse. I think I'm just going to stick that in there. And although I said I did like this back part, I think I'm just going to end up sticking it down. I'm trying to think of where I could journal a bit. So actually, take back what I said. I'm going to journal here. So I will end up tipping that one in here. So let's grab a different washi tape. When I first moved to Japan, I was very uncomfortable with the bathhouses. It's a very cultural thing, and people grow up going to onsen and the bathhouses, and it's taken me quite some time to get used to it. And it's still very uncomfortable for me, but I'm slowly understanding and appreciating that whole cultural aspect of spending that time together with family and friends, and going into the onsen together. And anyways, so that was a really nice experience to see. I always forget to document the date, and so I think it was January the 27th. So I'm gonna glue this maybe here. Oops. I want a little bit of a background. I'm going to grab that little piece from this one. Stick that here. If you've ever traveled to Japan, have you experienced the onsen? I'm curious to know, or if you were to travel to Japan, would you ever try it out? It's basically you just take a bath with everybody else, like with strangers. If you visit the onsen with your friends, then everybody takes a bath together. But like I said, I'm getting used to going into the onsen, and it's just a really nice, relaxing experience. I'm going to add another washi tape up here, so it kind of creates a border where I can write. I'm going to use the same washi tape. And then this washi tape is pretty much finished. I can roll out some other washi tape. There we go. So I'll do a little bit of journaling, but this is what it looks like. I feel like this piece is missing something. Actually, I think it's located in the Kogane Park. I don't know if it's written here. I think I'm just going to write it out. And if it's incorrect, I'll have to cover it up, and yeah, it should be okay. So I'm going to write I think it's called Kogane Park. And we'll stick this one in there. With the washi paper, sometimes it's it doesn't adhere with the tape runner, and that's why I'm using the glue stick. I think I want to add some washi tape there on the edge. So let me just quickly journal. Alright, so this is the final look at the page spread or journal spread. I don't know if I'm a fan of this little accordion piece that comes out. It's quite bulky and thick, but I'll leave it in for now. And this is a close-up look at my time at the Edo Tokyo Open Air Architectural Museum. Like I said, I will insert some clips of the places that we visited, and hopefully you can enjoy a bit of this museum from your home setting as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.